Hello and welcome to my prediction video for the knockouts tomorrow. Let's get started. New York vs Shanghai. Shanghai 3-0. Seoul vs Chengdu. This is actually a huge game, with many unpredictable factors. Chengdu has some surprising momentum behind them after beating Philadelphia Fusion, and Seoul hasn't looked too hot last week. Will Chengdu pull a massive upset against Seoul and knock them out of playoffs? I'm going to be bold and say yes. Lot Young has been fairly decent in Elsa's stead, and they look like they're at a similar level they were before. And with Prophetic, I don't think Seoul has the firepower to match them. That being said, I don't know if he will be playing or not, but it sounded serious. I'm going to say Chengdu 3-1. A pack will be sending Chengdu and Shanghai as their teams. On the west side, we have Paris versus Washington. Paris has improved a ton, but I just don't think they're at that top level quite yet. Washington has shown that they are there after beating the Gladiators pretty soundly while the Gladiators were playing well. Paris' roster also doesn't stand up to the star power of Washington. I think Decay and Assassin will run over them. Washington take this 3-1. Los Angeles Gladiators versus Boston Uprising. There is upset potential here. Boston looked insanely good against Houston, their supports are cracked and Valentine is really coming into his own. However, I'm going to play it safe and give the win to the Gladiators. The Gladiators are just much more consistent, and looked better in their last match compared to the shit-stomping that was Atlanta versus Boston. Again, I think there is a solid chance for an upset, but I cannot call one with confidence here, so I'm saying Los Angeles take this 3-1. Washington vs Dallas. Dallas has been completely unstoppable this tournament. They haven't given their opponents room to breathe. Fielder and Jex are looking like the best supports in the world. Spark 1D is an insane Symmetra and has become insane at Tracer. Fearless and Hanbin are unstoppable. Doha has been insanely clutch. Washington is really good, don't get me wrong. And the 4-0 curse exists, but I just can't imagine them measuring up in any meaningful way. Dallas takes this 3-0. Atlanta versus Los Angeles Gladiators. Los Angeles has seemed pretty inconsistent. While they beat the Shock in a very close game, they lost their other two important matches and beat a still improving Toronto. Again, they are very good, but the consistent domination from Atlanta is too much, I think. Los Angeles can't seem to get any meaningful wins, and I don't think that will change here. Atlanta wins 3-0. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe for more. I am trying to reach 100 subs by the next season, so any subscription helps a ton.